Hi guys, welcome back to a Cool Movie Ratings podcast, and today, for episode 4 of the podcast, we're doing the music of Dawn of the Dead, because I just went and saw Dawn of the Dead at Regal Cinemas, and I absolutely loved it again, and I saw it in 3D again, but this time I saw it with two of my friends who'd never seen it before, and they, to my shock, they actually enjoyed it. And, my dad, this is one that we disagree on, because I was the one who, suggested to him to watch it. He didn't show me this. And he watched it, he didn't really like it. And then he said it would probably be better when he saw it in the theater. And he said he enjoyed it more, but he didn't really enjoy it all that much still. So, I was shocked to learn that my friends, enjoyed it. And that might be partially because they like the zombie thing with The Walking Dead. And I thought that they weren't gonna like the comedic tone, but they did, so that was really cool. But it's really this last week, my main movie in my head's been the Dawn of the Dead. So the three episodes of this are the basically, well, besides the movie conventions podcast, the other two, Dawn of the Dead, had some kind of focus in it. And today I want to dedicate a whole episode talking about the music of Dawn of the Dead by Goblin and a couple of the mall tracks, because the music in this film is just so bizarre. And basically what's happening is I'm gonna play the song, and it'll be over this, and I won't be able to get any watch time out of this because it'll be copyright claimed. So if you enjoy this episode and you enjoy my channel, please support me by subscribing and liking. I cannot get many benefits out of this, so please do like this video and subscribe, or this podcast. And yeah, so I want to start off by saying the titles of these songs are going to be possibly different depending on what version you watch, because some most of these are from the theatrical version, but there's a couple songs that are from the Argento cut, like the titles are the Argento cut titles, so that's a little bit confusing, but if you look it up, you'll be able to find the track, and I'll have the tracks, like the name up on screen, because I want you guys to go and listen to these, but I will play them over this, and the longest one is 6 minutes, which is the first one, and I think the shortest one's about 2. So this will be a long video of just playing the music, but I will give my opinions throughout. And like I said, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, so the first theme I want to talk about is the Dawn of the Dead, the main theme. This isn't the most famous theme for this movie. I would say it's the second most famous, and like that, it's my second favorite score from this film. And this is not the main theme for Zombie, but it does feature in that, I believe. And the Dawn of the Dead theme, I enjoy it better than the Argento main theme, but it will show up on this list. It's not really a list. It's not in any order. I'm just highlighting it, kind of by like when the music arrives in the movie. But Dawn of the Dead main theme, and I'll say this, it's a little repetitive in the first like 2 minutes, but after that it becomes one of my favorite scores of all time, and it's my second favorite one I'm going to talk about today. My second favorite score of this movie. And something I want to point out, there might be an issue with, like, an ad won't pop up right in the middle of a song, but if like it goes into the next song a little bit, an ad might play, so I'll try and cut it off so that doesn't happen, but just stay aware that that might happen. And this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so we're really testing it with this. But let's play Dawn of the Dead, the main theme of the movie, and yeah, here we go. So guys, that was the Dawn of the Dead main theme by Goblin, and you can hear this several times throughout the movie, and I just absolutely love this theme. And it's one of my favorite themes of all time, but it is not my favorite score from this film. I will tell you later when that is. And so yeah, that is the Dawn of the Dead theme, and great theme by Goblin. And then another great theme by Goblin. This is the zombie main theme. So, both of these themes appear in each other's movies, but the zombie main theme is different from the Dawn of the Dead main theme. And zombie, if you didn't know, if I didn't say, that's Dario Argento's cut of the movie. And both of the themes appear in the movie, but this is what is counted as the main theme of Dario Argento's Zombie. And although I prefer Dawn of the Dead's theme to main theme to this, I think it's a good theme also. And yeah, it can be heard in the theatrical cut. I couldn't find at what point it could be found in the theatrical cut, but we're gonna go ahead and play the zombie main theme. And this is another decently long one. The other one was the longest. It was at 6 minutes. This one's 4 minutes. I promise they get shorter. But, yeah. So here we go. The zombie main theme. Well, I'm gonna... Here. So, sorry. I'm not gonna play it just yet. But, let me know down below. Have you guys seen, Dawn of the Dead in 3D? Or are you a fan of this movie? Because I know there's a lot of people that go on different ways for this movie, but I absolutely love it, and I always, well, since I first watched it, I have, and I've got some cool stuff for this movie, and, yeah, I was just stalling because of something that happened, and, I didn't want it to happen. So, here is the zombie Dawn of the Dead main theme. Here we go. So guys, that was a zombie main theme. You can hear that during the movie, I believe when the bikers break in, you can hear that theme, and that's what I remember. I remember the like the ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba 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 bum. I remember that part being from when the bikers break in. But those are the two main themes of the cuts. I don't think the extended cut has a distinct theme, but both of those are great. But I do prefer the Dawn of the Dead one. But the zombie one is great, and yeah, Goblin is just so great. But we're taking a break from Goblin. I should have put up who these were by, but next up we're gonna listen to a country song that's because I'm the man, and I like this song because of how goofy it is and how well it goes with Dawn of the Dead because of how goofy Dawn of the Dead is, and it really just goes with the comedic tone, and I really enjoy the comedic tone, so this song worked perfectly with the rednecks, and I still find it funny that they call them rednecks because I live like not that far away, so I think we maybe be counted as rednecks if like I live a few hours away from where this is set, but I find that really funny. But we're gonna dive right into "Cause I'm the Man," and it's one of the most infamous songs from this uh, movie because of how goofy it is, and yeah. So without further ado, here we go.
I never wake up early in the morning. Don't get home too late at night. Don't believe in overworking. And I never treat a woman right. 'Cause I'm a man. 'Cause I'm a man. I like to be the center of attraction. Let the people know just who I am. Like my movie shows with lots of action. Take my beer straight from the can. 'Cause I'm a man. 'Cause I'm a man. I'm not the type for settling down or raising a family. Just give me a room with music and dice. That's the place for me. I never like to lose a nickel, although I am a gambling fan. Smoke the cigarettes until my throat is raw. Don't believe in living to a plan. 'Cause I'm a man. 'Cause I'm a man. I'm not the type for settling down or raising a family. Just give me a room with music and dice. That's the place for me. I never like to lose a nickel, although I am a gambling fan. Smoke the cigarettes until my throat is raw. Don't believe in living to a plan. 'Cause I'm a man. 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 'Cause I'm a man.
That was "Cause I'm the Man," and that's a pretty infamous song from this movie, and it's one that it's always stuck with me every time I watch the movie, and it always gets a laugh out of me because George A. Romero can turn one of the most horrific situations imaginable, a zombie apocalypse, into something goofy like people using zombies as target practice, and that's one of the things I absolutely love about Dawn of the Dead, the tone that is comedic, but also can be scary when it needs to be, and it just mixes that so well for me. And some of the songs, this and another song that we all know, which is the most infamous song from this movie, which I'll save for the end, but because I'm the man, good enough song if you like take it away from Dawn of the Dead. But I don't know if I'd listen to it like unironically, like if I wasn't talking about Dawn of the Dead. But it is a good song for the movie, and yeah, so that's because I'm the man. Next up, we have my favorite score from this movie. One of my favorite scores in horror. We've got it La Cascia. That's how you say it in Italian, and then it's translated as the Hunt. And this is the absolute best theme in this movie, and I just adore this theme because it sounds so awesome. It sounds like a sci-fi action theme, but it goes so well with Dawn of the Dead, and it's Goblin's best theme. And this is I remember this scene a lot because it's first when I think they are cleaning up the mall, like killing all the zombies, and then Peter and Roger go to the trucks and clean the or try and get the trucks to block the entrance. This is the first song that plays before Roger gets bitten and stuff goes to crap. But I absolutely love this theme. It is one of the best. It's definitely the best in this movie. And yeah, so here it is, The Hunt, aka La Cascia, or however you say that. So here we go. So that was my favorite theme from, or favorite piece of music from Dawn of the Dead. Absolutely amazing because I love, it's the most epic theme, I'll say that. I love the main theme. It's my second favorite. It's behind this one. But the La Kasha, it is the most epic theme because you get the awesome mix of the zombie theme, like in the middle of it, like the bum 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 like that. And but you also get like in the middle of it, it like cuts to like something being like strung, like some kind of string instrument. So awesome, such a great theme. One of my favorite scenes from the movie because I absolutely love Roger and Peter and Fran and Steven. I love it before everything goes to crap and Roger dies and um this is like one of the best scenes because it's one of the most upbeat scenes of the movie and just such a great theme by Goblin. And I'm looking into getting a vinyl just to get the couple of these themes because this is one of my favorite scores of all time, and uh, it adds to Dawn of the Dead having so many good different what's it called? It works on so many different levels, like with action and sci-fi. Not sci-fi really, but this kind of sounds a little bit sci-fi, but action, horror, and comedy. But this sounds like just an action theme, which I really enjoy. But this is my favorite of any one we're gonna look at today, and I have two more after this. And yeah. So the next one, it's not an actual theme in the movie. When there's no more room in hell, I'm gonna actually play the clip from the movie, just the audio, because the audio, you don't need to watch it to give you chills, because it's the delivery of these lines by these actors, especially Ken Foray, who plays Peter. This always gives me chills every single time I listen to it, and in the theater, it's just an awesome experience listening to this. And it is the most famous line from the movie. It is the like main line from the movie, and it's used on all the posters. And it's something that a lot of people remember about this movie. Even if they don't remember the plot, they remember the awesome line when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. So here it is. It is some audio in there, like I said, and it's only like 30 seconds long, but I definitely wanted to include it on this list. So here we go.
You're still here.
They're after us. They know we're still in here.
They're after the place. They don't know why. They just remember. Remember that they want to be in here.
What the hell are they?
They're us, that's all. There's no more room in hell.
What?
It's something my granddaddy used to tell us. You know Macumbo? Voodoo. Granddad was a priest in Trinidad. Used to tell us, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Gives me chills every single time I listen to it, and it is such a good line delivery, and the music right after is just so perfect. And I believe that was not Goblin. Didn't want to look up the actual song that played behind it. I believe it's called like Cosmetology or something. That's like the main theme. There's like 9 different parts that this played. There's some crazy video on YouTube. It's like it shows every single song that's played. It's played in its full, and it's like 4 hours long. So definitely go listen to, like, skip through it and listen so you can find your favorite tracks from the movie. But I think the line delivery adds to how amazing it is. And yeah, it's just a great audio clip and one of the best scenes of the movie. But the next one, the final one we have, is the most famous one because this is just such a great theme, and I would say it's probably my third favorite theme from this movie. That is the absolutely memorable, and this is something that I think, this is the theme that is most remembered from this film. You've got the gonk. It is so goofy, so wacky, but goes along with the movie so well, because it plays right at the end, like before, I think right as Steven's zombified. It plays, but then right over the end credits, it's a perfect song for the end credits because it's a more happy, upbeat song, and it would not have worked if they went with the more darker ending. And if you didn't know, George A. Romero originally planned to kill off Fran she literally killed herself by sticking her head in the blade, which would have been a terrible ending, and that would have just been such a sour ending, like Night of the Living Dead. But Night of the Living Dead was a terrible ending, but it wasn't like he killed himself. And Peter was supposed to shoot himself, and that would have been such a terrible ending to this more comedical movie. And I think the gonk works perfectly over Peter and Fran escaping. And here is that absolutely amazing song. Here we go, the gonk. So yeah, guys, that is the music. And here, real quick, I want to say one more thing about the gong. It is the song I associate with not The Walking Dead. I missed The Walking Dead, Dawn of the Dead. And because it proves like how goofy the tone is, but it is a pretty good song. and it is my third favorite theme from this movie, behind the actual theme and La Kasha, aka The Hunt. And so yeah, that is the music of Dawn of the Dead, and I really enjoy this entire score. I think that Goblin knocked it out of the park, and I think the one that the tracks that George A. Romero picked from, like, I forget what it's called, um free, like, copyright free, like a copyright free library, or great. And the gong, or the gonk, or however you say it. I've heard people say both things. It's the gonk, and it just goes perfectly with this movie. And yeah, so tune in either a couple minutes or later tonight, because I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway, the big giveaway that I did on Monday because of Halloween, and it is a digital code. And so tune in for that. And I don't know what the next podcast will be about, because I'm just having some ideas. Maybe the best physical media of this year so far, but I might just wait to do that at the end of the year, but who knows. So thank you guys so much for watching Cool Movie Ratings Podcast Episode 4. Let me know what you guys think of these scores down below. And do you enjoy Dawn of the Dead? Did you see it in 3D? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this Cool Movie Ratings Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.